Welcome back, everyone. Coming up in November, voters will get the opportunity to vote on a series of bonds. And we spoke with Dean Smith, Bernalillo County Library Director, to talk about some of the bonds that you'll see on the ballot this year that could directly affect libraries in our community.
Dean Smith is joining us this morning. He is the Bernalillo County Library Director. Dean, great to have you with us.
Good morning. Good to be here.
Definitely. For those at home this morning, let's give a little bit of background on what is a general obligation bond.
Well, coming up in November, the county has bonds that are going to be up for vote. Those cover everything from, buildings to roads to fire trucks, and they include library books as well.
And again, this is where everybody out there voting comes into play for making those bonds, approving them or not. We've all seen them on the ballot. Right now, let's talk a little bit about how the GO bonds are going to be helping out the libraries here in the area.
Well, every 2 years, the county puts forward a bond to help us buy library materials. And of course, we have library materials that cover everything from, board books to large print books, DVDs, movies, and databases that are purchased with the bond funds.
What are some of the needs that we're seeing in the libraries here in the greater metro area?
Well, of course, we have all sorts of things that people need. They need books on early literacy. They need books on, how to deal with health issues. They need, small businesses need information on how to prepare a marketing plan. It covers the entire gamut.
And this is something that's been in the works for a while now. A brand new library in the International District near Central and Louisiana. Let's talk about the status of that construction project at this point.
Well, the International District Library is just starting to rise up out of the ground. The construction began in June, and we expect it to be done in the fall of 2021, hopefully sometime like October.
Amazing. What are some of the features and amenities that it's going to have?
Well, that building is going to have, the usual adult and children's areas, but it's also going to have a, special enclosed area for tweens and teens, and it will have a Friedman reading room, which is used by college students who need a quiet space out of the home to study. It will also have study rooms and a conference room, and it's going to have a story room where we put on puppet shows and storytellings. It's going to have a classroom in it, which will be for all ages. So you might have an ESL class, you might have a resume class, you might have a STEM class or something like that going on in there. And it's going to have a community room in which you can have movies, you can have dance going on, you can have lectures going on, and it will be large enough for 150 people to be in that room.
That is amazing. Dean, where can we find more information about what's happening with our libraries and how the GO bonds are going to help them?
Of course, the library's website is abqlibrary.org. That's ABQ for Albuquerque, library.org.
Excellent. Dean Smith, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you.